Just about right to go. Track is being cleared. Max Power in gate number 2. He just wanted to lift into the air a little there. 6 runners locked away. Nuncio on the outside. All clears through, they're away. Max Power jumped reasonably well. Our Arctic Cat was the one that missed it by about 4 lengths. And one of the first out, Max Power going for the front here. From on the inside, Crystal Finale. Outside at Sacred Shield, and Utrillo is out 3 wide. Nuncio easing back now to second last. And Our Arctic Cat has tacked onto them. 700 left to go. Max Power on top. He just wants to over-race a touch. He's a half length to Utrillo, 2 lengths to Crystal Finale, who gets a lovely trail third on the inside. A neck to the stablemate Sacred Shield on the outside, then Nuncio and Our Arctic Cat. Max Power allowed to stride before the turn, put 3/4 almost a length. Utrillo coming around the turn. Crystal Finale right behind the favourite and leader, has something to offer as they corner. Nuncio pulls out for its run. Sacred Shield battling in the straight now. Max Power out by a length and a half. Utrillo, and there's the run for the Crystal Finale. Took it and sprinted straight past the fave. He's gone, Max Power. Crystal Finale kicked away. Utrillo clings on gamely. Sacred Shield runs on, but Crystal Finale came away, and Crystal Finale by over 2 lengths. Utrillo second, Sacred Shield third, then Nuncio. Max Power, well, it was a different Max Power today. He found nothing in the straight, and last to finish in the race, Our Arctic Cat. Crystal Finale under a beautiful ride by Reese McLeod, just sat behind them. Devon Dancer, the one they're working on at the moment in the orange and blue quartered colours. Firm in the meantime moves in. Now they're ready. Batula having joined them on the outside, and the fillies are ready for action. All clear, racing. Batula and Firm both got away well on the outside. Devlin jumped reasonably. Vane Peter got away very fast in the early part. Devon Dancer got away quickly, and so too did Rebello, driving up on the inside as they settled 40 now. And it's Firm crossing in front. Batula came across, whether they're 1 too early. Then came Devlin moving up 3 deep on the outside to head them actually at the 800. In behind them fourth, then came Flash of Magic over on the outside as Vane Peter. A length away Rebello, followed by Shenny going forward. They were being followed then by Devon Dancer and Hot Beat. At the 600, a break of 2 or 3 lengths to Hatley. Fonda Dancing, Red Riding is back towards the tail, and Frangelica's fourth last as they come towards the corner. At the 400 now, Firm on the inside, a narrow leader from Batula. Getting into the clear on the outside and running on as Flash of Magic. Devlin swung a little wide, and then Hot Beat through on the inside. Firm the leader, a length and a half in front of Batula. They're both under pressure. Hot Beat starting to run on well, and then Flash of Magic, and Red Riding's coming down the outside. Batula in the middle, got the Firm. Hot Beat in turn after Batula. Hot Beat raced up to Batula, put the head in front, and Hot Beat starts to pull away. Hot Beat wins it. Hot Beat first, Batula second, and Frangelica ran on well into third placing. Hatley flew home out wider, and Firm weakened back to fifth. Then came Devon Dancer. Rebello followed in by Vane Peter, Shenny. In behind those to finish was Red Riding, and with it was Flash of Magic, who didn't go on. Devlin tied very badly in the run home, and Fonda Dancing was last in. Racing now. Vice Mites are out fairly well on the inside. Deltree's just a touch slow, settled third from last, and Origins was away very fast. Going out quickly, 2 on the outside. Radio Sky whipping up on the outside to go to the lead now, and Juno Beach settled down third. True Bloom is fourth, trapped a little bit wide. Vice Mites is next on the inside, followed by Dennis Lou, a length and a half behind these Deltrees. A neck, it's Torpedo Gold, and about 3 to 4 lengths now to Sheer Nonsense and Hurricane Rose. As they go to the railway side, and Radio Sky getting a head up and over racing in front of the 800, led True Bloom second, a length and a half away in third as Origins with nice cover on the rail now. Juno Beach around her. Dennis Lou still trapped wide. Vice Mites sixth on the inside, and then Deltrice between fillies. A length and a half, Hurricane Rose. It's Torpedo Gold is back second last nearing the home turn, and Sheer Nonsense is last of all. Radio Sky by Nectar True Bloom as they swing around the corner. Juno Beach third, Origins just behind them. Then came out wider on the course as they wheel for home. Dennis Lou under pressure, and then Hurricane Rose. Deltrice trying to work into the clear. In the straight, True Bloom hanging, worked up on the outside to go to the lead. Juno Beach tackles it. Radio Sky fighting back. Here comes Deltrice with a strong burst now, and Origin still not quite clear, but Deltrice raced up to Juno Beach. They've come away to fight it out. Deltrice coming home a shade the better, put her head in front, and Deltrice drew away and won at 3/4 to Juno Beach. It's Torpedo Gold ran on well for third. Then True Bloom and Vice Mites from Hurricane Rose. Origins was next, and they were trailed then by Sheer Nonsense. Radio Sky dropped out to run second last, and the last to finish was Dennis Lou. Deltrice, starter has them. The amber lights on and they're off, and KMS won the jump down on the inside. Away fast is Ruralism. Pattern of Bells and also Limerick Lady is up there. Going forward on the outside is Madame Plume looking for a prominent role, and Cellar Dancer splits the pack as they settle down. Good speed on, and Cellar Dancer finding the lead about a length in front now from Pattern of Bells, and KMS right behind them on the rails. Madame Plume is trapped out 3 wide, a length and a half away. Then Ruralism fifth on the inside of Dancing Reality. 2 lengths to Palace Alice, followed by Limerick Lady, a length and a half, Heaps of Fun, and then Noircia. 1 Grand Echezo, Dance the Night, Solomina on the inside, a couple Moulin, Be My Princess and Grand Seattle at the tail on the inside. Well strung out though. Out they hit to the 600 metre mark. Cellar Dancer the leader on the inside, narrowly from Madame Plume. Dancing Reality going up wide out in the purple. Pattern of Bells next, and KMS right behind them having a good run from Ruralism, and then Noircia working home fairly well. Grand Echezo round the outside from Palace Alice. Limerick Lady is hard ridden, and then Heaps of Fun as they swing the corner into the straight. Cellar Dancer with Madame Plume. KMS needs an out right behind them. Ruralism coming with a run. Noircia out wider, and Grand Echezo are coming. They're inside the 200. No run KMS, where Madame Plume's tackled by Ruralism, and Noircia out in the middle. Noircia hit the front. Grand Echezo coming home well, but Noircia is too classy. Noircia came away, won it by a length and a quarter. Probably Ruralism will get second. Grand Echezo close up. Then came Palace Alice, Heaps of Fun, KMS and Madame Plume from Be My Princess out wider making ground. Then Solomina, Limerick Lady. In behind those were Grand Seattle, followed by Cellar Dancer, La Moulin and Dance the Night, and well back in the field was Pattern of Bells and Dancing Reality last of all. They're away, and Mr. Prudent dawdled out of the gates, and he's missed it about 4 lengths. Fashion Flame seemed to get a little trouble soon after the jump, and she's settling towards the end. And Forest Jim, the favourite, bounded out and led. There's Adolescence going forward quickly, and he's going to sit up second early. Ancient City moving up to third around Greenstone Charm, and Tickle My getting a good run over on the inside. They're followed by Typhoon, nearly a length away in the field. Macabeo through along the inside, closely being followed by Royal Caliph, and then Flushed in the outside, followed by Fashion Flame, almost a length behind, and then came Apache King and Mr. Nelson, and 3 lengths to Mr. Prudent. Forest Jim is the leader, making his way out near the 1200 metre mark. He's 2 lengths in front. Adolescent second. Tickle My over on the rails in third, placing 2 lengths Ancient City. Greenstone Charm fifth the rail, 1 to Typhoon, 1 to Macabeo, another length in the field, Royal Caliph. Next Flushed outside, Fashion Flame, 1 behind Mr. Nelson, Apache King, and back last of all is Mr. Prudent. About 900 left to go now in the Easter Cup, and Forest Jim on top today. He led by 3/4. Second is Adolescence. Tickle My is third. Ancient City is fourth. Greenstone Charm with good cover as Hersum runs from the back now. Royal Caliph is taking off, and Typhoon goes with him. Fashion Flame is next. Flushed is coming wide with Mr. Nelson. They're followed then by the Hind, and back behind them Macabeo, Apache King and Mr. Prudent. By the 600 metres the field is bunched a little. Forest Jim by only a head to Adolescence. Typhoon and Royal Caliph rushed up quickly. Tickle My hard ridden the inside. They're followed then by Mr. Nelson with a run around the outside, and then came Ancient City and Greenstone Charm down on the rail. Adolescence moved up and put the pressure to Forest Jim. They're both under the whip as they corner for home. Typhoon, Tickle My next, then Flush down the outside, and Greenstone Charm has held up. The big fellow Adolescence drew a length in front of Forest Jim. Flush down the outside from Typhoon. Adolescence in front of Flushed. Mr. Prudent flashing home. Adolescence and Flushed. Adolescence Adolescents are nectar flushed. On the outside, Mr. Prudent has got up for third after missing the start. They're followed in by the Hind, who worked home well. Then Forest Jim, Ancient City, Greenstone Charm. I don't think it ever got a run in the straight. Next was Typhoon, followed then by Tickle My Apache King, Fashion Flame and Mr. Nelson, Macabeo, and back last is Royal Caleb. Adolescent Jim there now. Light flashing, 2400, they're set and away. And Our Bijou missed the start. Rum was a little awkward out of the gates. Talladega began okay. Be My Patriarch missed it hopelessly. He's 15 lengths last of all at least. As they've settled into stride, Hercules Morse has begun quickly from outside and he's moving up to go to the lead over Zasmin and the filly Thunderbeth on the rail. In behind them, Varsileos up in fourth placing, followed by Talladega, who races 3 deep around Rum, and they're followed closely by Suave Lover as they leave the straight. Next is Awaken the Giant, Cocorico, the Grey Silver Banjo down on the inside, and then Sophie's Rule, and back towards the tail is Our Bijou next to last, and a long last is Be My Patriarch. They're making their way out now up the side of the course near the 1600 metres, and Hercules Morse by 2 lengths. Zasmin is running second, Thunderbeth a length and a half away third. Varsileos between horses, Talladega races 3 deep. A length and a half further back in the field, Awaken the Giant, a neck to Rum the inside, he's running midfield. Cocorico is behind him, and they're followed by Suave Lover, Sophie's Rule, second last Silver Banjo, or third last Our Bijou next to last, and still about 10 or 12 lengths to Be My Patriarch. They're topping the rise near the back of the track at the 1200, and Hercules Morse on top. He leads by a length. Zasmin is second, Thunderbeth is third. Talladega's had no luck, races wide around Varsileos. He's had the run of the race, 2 lengths to Rum, and then Awaken the Giant, a length and a half Cocorico. They're followed then by Sophie's Rule going forward as they make their way to the railway side. Next is Suave Lover, Our Bijou. Back to the tail end of the field still is Silver Banjo, and back last of all by the 800 metre mark, Be My Patriarch. Up the side, and Hercules Morse, Zasmin, with Varsileos making a line of 3. Thunderbeth right behind them with Awaken the Giant. Talladega next, he's still there despite a hard run. Rum over on the rails, then Cocorico and Sophie's Rule in a gap, Our Bijou as they came up towards the turn. Silver Banjo is still second last. Zasmin went to the lead over Hercules Morse. Varsileos is right there with Zasmin, and these two come around the turn together with Thunderbeth moving into third placing. Rum is under the whip, and then Cocorico and Sophie's Rule out wider. In the straight, Varsileos and Zasmin together passing the 200. Cocorico starting to run on well. It's Varsileos getting the better of Zasmin. He drew a length in front. Cocorico coming home fairly well, but Varsileos with a big lead. He's more than 3 in front. He has them beaten, and Varsileos takes it out by 3. Cocorico, Silver Banjo ran on from near the tail to get third. Then Zasmin, Rum and Sophie's Rule, followed by Thunderbeth, Suave Lover, Our Bijou, Awaken the Giant, Hercules Morse, and a long break to Talladega, and another long break to Be My Patriarch. Varsileos will begin. Just about right to go. Race 7, they stand up. Racing now. Geronimo run out fairly near the outside. Capuna bounded out fast, and Irish Janty began very quickly finding the lead. Irish Janty going clear in the early part by about 4 or 5 lengths with blistering pace over Almighty Yellow, and Jumalik is third. A couple of lengths away at the 800. Then came Capuna from Geronimo run. Chattanooga down on the inside, followed by Captain Clipper. 2 to Oamaru Rhythm, followed then by Grey Regent. It's Contagious, and our arch rival last of all. 500 left to go, and Irish Janty, the leaders, come back to only 2 lengths. Almighty Yellow, 2 lengths Jumalik, 1 Capuna working home well, and then Geronimo run. Chattanooga about 6th on the rail, and as they swing for home, next Oamaru Rhythm coming to the outside. Into the straight, Irish Janty first for home, but has gone quickly. Almighty Yellow's coming after at the outside. Jumalik the rail. Here comes Capuna now. Chattanooga and Geronimo run are coming home. It's Capuna getting up to Almighty Yellow. Chattanooga in the middle. Capuna and Almighty Yellow from Chattanooga. Capuna has the lead. Chattanooga lifting late, but Capuna's home. Capuna from Chattanooga, and Geronimo run grabbing third from Almighty Yellow. Captain Clipper working home, and it was over. Then followed just behind these our arch rival Grey Regent, and then came Jumalik, followed in by Irish Janty. It's Contagious, and Oamaru Rhythm back at the tail of the field. Too good there. Number 7 Capuna, it'll pay $3.80, and just about right to go in the final event. In fact, the all clear's through and they're off, and Richland began well towards the inside as they settled into stride. Blue Pharaoh was away well, and so was Montaigne Way. The two favourites are up there really, just like Kelly and Zinadan right behind them, and then AV8 and Stonington from Real Time. They settle down now, and here Montaigne Way in the centre's working to a slender lead. Blue Pharaoh retained the rails, and they kick away to just like Kelly, 2 lengths away. Zinadan is fourth, Stonington fifth the outside, AV8 sixth on the rail, then Real Time a length to Richland, a length Atomic Man, followed then by Spirit of Westbury. A couple of lengths away came Our Guided Missile. They trailed a length and a half to Donny Brasco, followed by Taliocha, Countdown, Sayer Road, and How Big at the tail of the field. Up towards the 600 metre mark now, and Blue Pharaoh is a narrow leader from Montaigne Way, just like Kelly's been on the pace all the way. Behind these, Stonington outside, Zinadan, then AV8, Real Time. Richland over on the rail from further back in the field, then Spirit of Westbury starting a run as they cornered now, and it's Blue Pharaoh, Montaigne Way, just like Kelly, 3 deep. Zinadan going for a rails run, then Stonington, AV8 and Real Time in the straight. Blue Pharaoh and Montaigne Way, just like Kelly, trying to reach them from Real Time. Spirit of Westbury late. Montaigne Way, Blue Pharaoh, a grab by Real Time. Real Time's hit the front out in the middle of the course now at 1400. Spirit of Westbury coming after him, but Real Time runs the trip, and Real Time beats Spirit of Westbury. Photo third. Maybe Blue Pharaoh from Montaigne Way. Little between those two as they've hit the line, and then AV8, Sayer Road, Our Guided Missile, Taliocha, Countdown, and just behind them was Stonington, Donny Brasco. Richland, just like Kelly, weakened, and How Big was second last, with Atomic Man last of all. Real Time has got the prize. If you thought he could run the 1400 from his awkward barrier, you are rewarded with 1740 and 530. He certainly did run the trip well. Spirit of West